They look good, and the gate's open. They spring into action, and Canton Kid in the middle of the line was one of the first to show out. Virtuous Miss and Barragunda pushing forward, and to the points, holding it inside passage there as the pressure goes on. Throw up the stumps is going to improve through the middle now to take up the lead with Virtuous Miss. Canton Kid to the point, the inside. Barragunda has a bit of cover there in the centre. 2 lengths back in the field then to Glacier Grey. In fact, it might be I'm Dundeelan who's back there with Real Divine. It is. First Crusade got well back out of its ground. Back second last before the turn then was Glacier Grey, Saddler's Song. So the leader throw up the stump shows the way a half in front. In second spot, Virtuous Miss to the point, just trying to angle off the fence there, and might have just done so before the turn. Canton Kid, Barragunda behind those as they straighten up inside the 300 metre mark. A gap in the field, Saddler's Song. First Crusade runs on. Throw up the stumps, the leader, running down to the 150. On the outside to the point, just trying to edge into the margin. They're not getting to this leader. Canton Kid, First Crusade, run on late, but Throw Up the Stumps is doing it well close to home, holding the advantage. And Throw Up the Stumps, first up in the territory, wins well, beats to the point First Crusade, I'd reckon, for the minor. Just in front of Real Divine, who closed off from Saddler's Song. Canton Kid didn't come on. Glacier Grey deeper out, closing off from Barragunda. Canton Kid there just drifting back through the field quickly. A gap in the field then to Virtuous Miss, and I'm Dundeelan towards the tail. First up in the territory this afternoon, 5 Throw Up the Stumps. Adam Nichols, Kerry Petrick, just simply too good. Beats To The Point, who's got second. And it'll be tight the minor end of the prize. First Crusade and Real Divine will be fighting that one out. And there won't be a lot in that. In fact, there wasn't a lot between quite a few of them there in that drive to the line. But that's an impressive winner. 5 Throw Up the Stumps, bringing in that solid Victorian form here this afternoon. Hasn't had a run since April. But obviously the trip up the highway and battled on pretty well in 103.13. Good run. Number 5, Throw Up the Stumps. Kerry Petrick getting a winner today in 103.13. Beats the 3 To The Point, resuming this afternoon. Looked a picture and ran quite well, had his chance. Paul Shire's just letting the early pace go. Produced at the top of the straight and has held his ground late, and they were lining up for the minor end of the prize there. First Crusade and Real Divine will fight that one out. First Crusade got a long way back in the run, but got up along the inside, and Real Divine's finished off down the middle of the course. 34.5 won the last 600. Last 400 in 23.34. And we stand by for the last 200, 11.38. So 11.5, a further photo, 103.13. 5.3 and a photo. The winner is is a 4-year-old bay gelding, Rich Enough, Saffron Sunset for P.S. Zakola, C.F. Highland. Racing Syndicate, managed by C.F. Highland, Mrs. S.M. Moores, G.W. Penaluna, B.M. McCowan, Mrs. D. McCowan, and L.M. McKenna, A.J. Tingiri, D.V. Frolic, and D.A. Condon for Kerry Petrick, Adam Nichols. Second goes to 3 To The Point, a 4-year-old bay gelding, ball point, a little bit of class for Chloe Baxter, Paul Shires. And we stand by for that third prize. And that's still tight, so the judges are still looking at that. 5.3 and a further photo there. The 2 we're looking at prominently are 2 First Crusade, a 4-year-old bay gelding, the Coney Happy Pilgrim, Chloe Baxter, Casey Hunter, and Real Divine is a 4-year-old bay mare, Real Saga, Reds the Go, Kerry Petrick, Paul Denton, just standing by for that third number to be confirmed. But the winner's returning. I think it's returned.